Shaman say, oh, Shaman, hold my head because every time I play the drop, the place I get dark. Every time I hear the drop, the place I get dark. And they must say, yo, they say, me no put, they not doing it. They must say, yo, they tell me, say, they don't touch your head. And I say, no, bro. I say, no, bro, hold my head, bro. Because every time my head drops, the place I get dark. And it's like, no matter how much I get dark, no matter how much I try to keep my eye open, the place I get dark upon me. That time, they never realized they black me black out without even knowing. You understand? I never black out still, I mean, go to hospital. And I tell the doctor, they must tell them, say, oh, put my friend on the head. Because they must say, like, the more your neck blue, and the, all right, well, when the man look me up in the bike thing in the front and teeth. And the impact fuck up so good on the neck and damage and the bone down in the spine. So my neck may broke, that's how it become paralyzed. So what happened was at the same moment, you know, when every time my neck turn like this, the bone them had damaged the spine more and more. Yeah. Yeah, big up on yourself. Majestic Queen, big up. Who do we with you? Ricardo, big up. Well, me never happen to me. Me never happen to me accident getting that serious. Yeah, yeah.
Black it there. Nah, wake up early, nah, wake early, man. So the man, I'm all wake early, you know. Try to boy, Leo, you know, what's the name? Leo in love, you know. Oh, this man dog chat for me, sir. You are foolish, not me. You are foolish. Bro, that's still gonna play FC. Yeah, shit. You see me online on FC yesterday? Rank somebody, rank somebody, rank somebody. No, me see online yesterday, brother. I play FC, bro. Expect me likes him. Well, Leo, do it, Leo. Leo in love. Yo. You can't read Division 1 today, dog. Like I like saying I register block. I like saying I register, bro. You're gonna have to go restart or something. Oh, you know what go on. A console, I'm there on. You there on console? If a console, you there on, we can 1v1. Oh, them are register now. Bella, ciao, ciao, ciao. But the FIFA suddenly die. And the FIFA did nice, you know.
So here we are, a new chapter begins, new heroes will arise, new legends will be written. It is time to turn the
When I hear me good, I game too low.
A fabulous show of vivid colour and vocal cords. The new look Camp Nou at its best.
You know, when FF did nice. You didn't song them, man. Bella,
So that's got things underway.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front foot. And the finish!
Boom!
And it's hit the woodwork and out!
Yo!
Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, Aurelien Tchouameni is someone I see as being a real tour de force in that midfield. He's a tireless worker. I've heard so many people say he's just a nightmare to try and get away from. A real destroyer.
Decent chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? Alexander-Arnold. And he's quick to snatch it back. And it's Rice. Now this could be a chance! Goal! Arsenal!
Look on the mask,
value
bro.
to it. A goal to launch his new life, his
There, I
new
agree.
chapter.
Right, right.
One
Is that echo?
sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Arsenal are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Barcelona finding themselves unexpectedly behind. That'll be a throw-in. Valverde. Chance, surely! Messi.
This is the time you need that pace.
And here's Mbappe. Lovely feet.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
They're back in possession and ready to go again. That's an imaginative pass. Van Dijk clears. Spread out to the left. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
Hey, you make it sound so simple. Arsenal with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually.
Alexander-Arnold
plays it long. And now they can spring out of defence. And he shoots! Oh, the ball's run loose here. He can get that clear. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. They are queuing up to have a go here.
Arsenal really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Great run on the overlap here. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Rice, who does have an assist to his name. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Mbappe. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Valverde. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
Valverde might well be in for a mouthful from his boss if his teammates don't get there first.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Rafinha, he's picked his way through. It's a promising position, crossed into the box. Guardiola gets it away. Oh, such a clever touch. Kane. Arsenal have reclaimed it. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Rice.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Might be danger here. Matheus Cunha! And the keeper couldn't hold it. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Cleared without complication.
Alexander-Arnold.
That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing.
Mbappe.
And it's Valverde.
Rice.
And it's Messi. Here's Matheus Cunha. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Fernandez. It's a really well-measured ball. Fernandez. And here's Fernandez. And we hit half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Arsenal really have looked very good in transitions, so I'll be expecting more of the same in this second half. They just need to remain patient and just wait for that chance to break again.
Arsenal happy to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0. There's the start of the second half.
Arsenal carrying a one-goal lead.
Matheus Cunha. Oh, facing up. He's tried one! Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. He's shaping up to have a crack from here. Looking to widen the gap even further here. Messi! Oh, smart save. He had plenty to do.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
He's got away. Van Dijk did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Barcelona needed that. They really needed it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. It's their second corner of the game. There will be a throw-in. Arsenal are ahead here by what is... He's had a shot! Really well taken goal. Barcelona are back in business. How very smart. He just got it right.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
And it's Dybala. And this is Kane. Oh, that was vital.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Kanji cuts out the pass. Now it's Messi. That's a good ball. Shapes to shoot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
So, third corner of the game. Safe to say, he's capable of better than that. Mbappe. Fernandes. Pradio. Camavinga. Out to the right. Now it's Dybala. And he's managed to get free. Oh, terrible pass. Chance for a shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And it's been taken short. And now a sudden chance to counter. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Rafinha. Now it's Messi. And the shot's on here. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Well, this is intriguing.
Oh, no, that was never going to make it. And here's Messi. Look at the space here. And this is Messi. Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Oh, that is a sweet finish, gorgeously controlled and ruthlessly dispatched.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
Arsenal take the lead.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And the shot! No mistake! And surely now, the result's beyond doubt. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, that's a fine interception. Fernandez. Out to the left it goes. Ball's gone out of play.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 4, el dorsal 6, el dorsal 14.
Passes coming off in quick succession here.
Serán sustituidos por
Messi.
el dorsal 20, el dorsal
And that
5,
interception
el
was
dorsal 13.
most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Great defending, strong and determined. And it's Rice. Tries to play it through. And he's there to retrieve it. The ball has bounced loose now. Azar chooses to go crossfield. And it's Dybala. He is through here.
4 minutos de descuento.
Time added on 4 minutes. Not the most accurate pass. Dani Olmo. And Guardiol. Hazard. He has found a way through. Rafinha. Looking to play him in. Oh, delightful ball. Great chance! Oh, special! That is a special goal! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And he is just ripping it up!
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well.
And we're done. Arsenal looking by any yardstick formidable, truly enjoyable to watch and clearly so together. That was a terrific day for them. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, there is here a great sense of expectation. As to universal contentment, the Emirates embraces Arsenal once more. And that gets things running. This easily the most keenly anticipated of today's games. Jim, he's given it away. Big chance! It is a fantastic goal! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. The ideal start!
And it looks like we're going to get the entertainment we were all hoping for.
He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Not even a hint of hesitation. That is such a cool finish.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Nice looking ball. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Played into space. Chouameni. Ball quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
He's got away. Oh, such a clever touch. Oh, good read.
That was well played. Well,
Shoots! In he goes again! It's in! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Chelsea grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
He's got full. Oh, split-second reaction.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Looking for the run. That's a lovely, neat pass. Aimed beyond the defence. Hit into the middle. Cleared away. And the shot! Oh, brilliant stop from Courtois! Chelsea with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Can he get it through? Skims one in. And now they can spring out of defence. Robertson does really well there. He is strong. Matheus Cunha, brilliantly cut out. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Pass somewhat off target. Now, can they get him away? And it's Rice. Matheus Cunha. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Tries a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. That has not gone well. Rafinha. Great vision. Did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. 15 minutes till half-time. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. He's been bundled over. That is a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Well, not the best way to deal with it, but the old threat of pace clearly made him feel a tad uncomfortable.
Messi ready to try one.
Well, I suppose from the opposition's viewpoint, this was to be avoided.
He's had a crack. And that's caused a worry or two. Matheus Cunha. And claimed it back swiftly. Matheus Cunha! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. It's a threatening ball. And the shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Now it's Rafinha. Matheus Cunha. Tries to play it through, and he's in on goal. Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Arsenal! The crowd demanded, and he was thrilled to oblige. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Arsenal are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Substitutions taking place.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Arsenal take the lead. Robertson. Chelsea have reclaimed it. Now it's Rafinha.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Knocks it into space.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Now then, the ball's come loose. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Robertson. And it's Robertson. He won't be happy with that one. And here's the chance to counter. And that'll be the last act of the first half. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. Either side holding back here. It has been quite a half this.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
Well, the players definitely know they're in a derby. More of the same to come after the break, you can be sure of that. Arsenal are up by the odd goal in 3, just about shading things at the break. And that's the start of another 45 minutes. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Matheus Cunha. Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Messi. And he's managed to get free. Some good work on the right flank here. Big chance! He's got a goal! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
Oh no, what has happened here?
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Courtois clears. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but... Oh no, this does not look good. Well, he's felt that, hasn't he? Rice. Here's Matheus Cunha. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. The referee's awarded a free kick. So who's he going to be aiming for here?
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
That looks a crack. He's gone for goal! Oh, that is outstanding! He's got himself an absolute peach. And he is just ripping it up. Oh, a goal of real quality. He made it look ridiculously easy.
Well, most of those go high and wide because of their difficulty. He made it look like he does it every day.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
Arsenal blast themselves into a 3-goal lead.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
And he's quick to get it clear again. And it's Messi.
That's positional gold. The utilisation of...
Matheus Cunha! Oh, it's fallen loose again! Relentless! Just relentless! Over the hills and far away! No catching them now! Some heroic goalkeeping. And Messi! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Donnarumma. Oh, what has happened here? Rafinha. That is ended up in no man's land. Chouameni. Matheus Cunha.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Robertson. Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Threads one in. Rice. Kubasi. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. And that is as far as they're going to go. It's a pretty loose pass. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Back towards the middle. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Not the most accurate pass. There's the shot! Oh, it's a stunning goal! About as smooth as it gets. And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. He's shifting through the gears here. Out to the right. Messi receives it in a wide position. And he's intervened well there. Pressing high and with purpose. Gets himself into trouble and he's lost it. Into the last 5 minutes. Oh, that's fabulous. Real chance! And he's gone looking for safety. Matheus Cunha. That pass isn't the best. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And he's well positioned. Matheus Cunha! That is delicious! That is a gem! An absolute gem! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. And he's on his way! And a chance! And there goes the final whistle. Arsenal, just a thrill to witness here. Quick, slick, and such fun. You really would fear for anyone playing up against them right now. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
Arsenal really were great today. They showed a lot of battling qualities required in a game like this.
Arsenal can seal the deal here and now. A win guarantees promotion, and their loyal following will settle for nothing less.
Against Santos.
Well, there is here a great sense of expectation. As to universal contentment, the Emirates embraces Arsenal once more. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Arsenal cannot afford to slip up here. Terrific support, and they're going to need it all. Arsenal are looking to break at pace. Well read, and the danger is averted.
What an impressive figure Oliver Kahn cuts.
Yeah, they call him the Titan, Peter, and the reasons are fairly obvious. As personalities go, we're talking big.
As close as you get to goalkeeping perfection.
This looks promising. Great vision.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Arsenal with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Santos have the chance to go the other way. He's picked his way through. Xabi Alonso. Now it's Doué. Now it's Neymar. He's away. Neymar! Cleared without complication. Doué touches it back. And that has left him in a heap. And it's Neymar. It's Neymar! Oh, that was wicked, a truly wicked effort.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
Xabi Alonso gets across and deals with it. Rashford. Arsenal yet to have an attempt on goal. Decent chance! Oh, the ball's come loose here. And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Arsenal have their second corner now. Just Cunha! And he has kept it out somehow.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Here's the header! Now he wants to get in on the act here.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
Yamal. Matheus Cunha. Looking for options for movement. Camavinga, that's been intercepted. Doué has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. And it's Xabi Alonso. Can he latch on to this? Oh, well played, well sorted out. Good ball. He's had a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Doué. Decent progress down the left. Now it's Neymar. And he was quick to react. Matheus Cunha. Doué. And it's Xabi Alonso. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Neymar. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. Pau Kubasi does well to get it back. Shifted it to the flank. That's beautifully weighted. That's the keeper's ball. But he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Van Dijk promptly onto that, and that is that. Alexander-Arnold is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Santos have it back and can go again.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And the shot! They've got to be quick to recover this. It's a pretty loose pass. A lovely pass, but can he get there? Mathias Cunha! Over to the left. Neymar.
Arsenal couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Now it's Rashford. Santos have got it back and they'll have another go. Alexander-Arnold. Xabi Alonso. And the shot! Oh, it's hit the post! Rafinha.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Whistle's gone, that's
There will
foul.
be 1 minute added time.
That has not gone well. Mathias Cunha. Camavinga gets a foot in here. And the first half is done. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. It's time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. Some first half thoughts?
Well, the goal attempts are coming thick and fast, but so far there's nothing to show for it. I think the manager will be pretty happy with his team's performance. He just needs a little more craft and guile.
So, both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break. And the second half gets underway. Both sides defensively robust up to now. He's in a great position here. Alexander-Arnold gets over and intercepts. Rice. Here's Mathias Cunha. Well, played right into his path. Camavinga. Now it's Rashford. Driving on and making good progress. Doué. And it's Camavinga. And it's Xabi Alonso. Now it's Neymar. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Yamal. That's an imaginative pass. Well, they've got it again.
Oh, really well played.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. No, he's not getting his way this time. And that is as far as they're going to go. Well, they continue each to cancel the other out. Mathias Cunha, Yamal. Neymar. Can he get on the end of this? Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Santos can't breathe again, just.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Ball is over the line. Now this could be a chance. Now it's Rice. No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, they've broken out here, and this could be the moment. Doué. Oh, good-looking ball. It's a searching pass. He's a sharp little ball here. Yamal, and here's Camavinga. Now it's Doué. That's really well manoeuvred. Pau Kubasi, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Alexander-Arnold, and there's green grass ahead of him. Chance! It's hit the upright. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Rashford. Doué. Rashford. Neymar providing an outlet on that flank. He has found the way through. Goes for a shot!
Santos clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Now it's Rafinha. And it's Rice. Albert Ferrer does really well to win the ball there. Saka. Threads one in.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And the counter is on. Now that looks a decent ball. Khan gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Arsenal clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup. Listen, it may well finish this way because it's been so tight all the way through, but equally, we might still get a moment of magic, a mistake, or a refereeing decision to influence otherwise.
He's found the way through. And no, he's seen through all of that. Now then, the ball's come loose.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Matthews Cunha. Xavi Alonso. And Alexander-Arnold. Doué. Now it's Rashford. Now, can they get him away? And he shoots! Now, on the finish! Decent enough try.
Doué really looked as...
And that is it. The referee has seen enough. So a tough one to gauge. Defensive dominance combined with wastefulness in attack. And the outcome inevitable. So welcome to a day of high ambition, high aspiration and expectation. Just 1 point required and a brighter future is in the bag. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So it's down to business here. Arsenal cannot afford to slip up here. Terrific support, and they're going to need it all. Great defending, strong and determined. Matheus Cunha. Shot a goal! Oh, it's hit the post! Chooses to go cross-field.
That's a great ball cross-field.
So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, I've always been impressed with how...
Oh, smashing header! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Matheus Cunha. Rafael Leao. He's found a way through. That is good strength. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Well, both starting the game at a pretty decent tempo. Szoboszlai. Nice defending, it's got the job done.
This is the time you need that pace.
Not the most accurate pass. Alexander-Arnold. He's picked his way through. Knocks it into space. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Still goalless at the moment. Turns back here, probably the best option. It's not an especially good pass, that. Rice. Rafael Leao. Messi producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Van Dijk. Not getting too much time on the ball here, that is good pressing. Gonzalo Inacio. Well, he's looking to get away, but the defending is persistent, adhesive. Drilled in low. And that is expertly dealt with. Now, what about a counter-attack? Rafael Leao.
Rafael Leao really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Alexander-Arnold. And it's Szoboszlai. 15 minutes till half-time. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Oh, what has happened here? He is through here. Chance, surely! Goal! Arsenal! There is your perfect party piece. It is what they called for. It is what they have been yearning for. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Arsenal are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
How important will this turn out to be? This is going to give them a lot more options now.
Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
He has found the way, chance for a shot! Goal! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Just way, way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Arsenal are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Peru have reclaimed it. Arsenal have hit a quick-fire double here and are well and truly in the driving seat. Had a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Kubasi. Can he get it through? He has a look up. Brilliantly cut out. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Plays the return pass. And reclaimed it in a trice. Matches Cunha!
Se agregará un minuto al tiempo
Szoboszlai.
reglamentario.
Played out to the left flank. Here's Rafael Leao.
That's good play from him.
He's shifting through the gears here. Just too much on that. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Arsenal clearly have plenty of cause to be happy, Peter, but they'll need to resist the temptation to just sit on the lead second half. The opposition will be doing their utmost to try and get back into this, so they have to be alert.
Arsenal ahead 2-0 and they are looking good.
Cambio en Perú. Número 14. Entrará al campo.
So off we
número
go once
18.
more.
Se va a realizar un cambio.
Arsenal different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
Now he's got space here. Van Nistelrooy could try cutting inside here. And it's Rice. Now it's Rafael Leao. Szoboszlai. It was all about the quality of the delivery, and they come away with nothing. Searching pass he's played there. They want to be quick to recover this. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Yamal, and that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Mathias Cunha. And that is as far as they're going to go. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And he's gone backward here. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, important interception. And it's It's been shipped out wide. That has been slung wide. Rafinha, he gets big! Arsenal perhaps contemplating their next change here. Szoboszlai shifted it to the flank. Rice, nicely spread. And it's Alexander-Arnold. And again they run up against stubborn defending. Dink through. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Yamal is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Chouameni. Alexander-Arnold. Here's Matheus Cunha. Gonzalo Inacio. And it's Rice. Tries to play it through. Gets his head on it! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
Oh, good-looking ball. Rice has found the net here, of course. Szoboszlai.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Now it's Rafael Leao. Oh, that's fabulous. Lofted in.
Their confidence in their crossing is deserting them when they need it most now.
No, that's been intercepted. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. In with the challenge. Ambitious ball here. Big chance! Big chance! And how good was that? About as smooth as it gets. And they are cruising away. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
And now he has... And Van Nistelrooy! And the keeper threw out a limb.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
And that has left him in a heap. Now it's Rafinha. Tries to pass it through. That's the keeper's ball. Rice. Matheus Cunha. For Rice. Alexander-Arnold. Spread it left. Rafael Leao. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And time is up. Arsenal have done it. A promotion sealed with a win. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Arsenal really were brilliant today, Peter. To produce a performance like this in a game that could have a massive outcome on the team's future. Those players have every reason to be proud of themselves and deserve every bit their status.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening. Well, there is a definite sense of occasion here as both teams square up to each other with fire in their eyes. This is a day for hope, for expectation, for renewed ambition. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So it's away we go then. Barcelona have chosen to go 4-3-3. Jim, how do you see it?
Well, a system promoted by the rise of total football, Peter. The wider players in the front three are key operators in how it all works on and off the ball. They have to provide for...
And he shoots! Looking for the run. Alexander-Arnold cuts it out. Now it's Matías Cunha. That is good alertness.
Well, Peter, if you're looking for a top-class left-back, look no further than this guy.
Seriously rapid Serginho. And there's the shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
That's a cute ball. Looking to play him in. Rafinha. Dani Olmo. Rice concedes a free kick for that. Well read, nice interception. Couple of decent early chances. It bodes well for an exciting game. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Doué. Now this is an adventurous run down that left-hand side. Still goalless at the moment. Played into space. And he was alert to it. That's been cut out, well played. Not the most accurate pass. Matías Cunha. That has been cut short. Searching pass he's played there. Chouameni over to the left. Arsenal are looking to break at pace. Gets into some space. And he's managed to get free. Swings it across. And they're back on the ball again. Arsenal finding their passes. Rice. Schlotterbeck.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
He won't be happy with that one. Barcelona applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course the returns can be terrific. Now it's Doué. 15 minutes till half-time. That's a good ball. Dani Olmo.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Oh, that pass isn't the best. Rice. Now, what about a counter-attack? Well seen, saw that coming. He's going to be disappointed with that. Matías Cunha. McAllister. Looking for options for movement. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Barcelona with the corner, they're first. Keeper's dealt with that. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Rafinha. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. That'll be a throw. Van Dijk. Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. And here's Rafinha. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Rice. Rafinha in acres of space out wide. Now it's Yamal. There's the shot! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
That has not gone well. Now it's Rafinha. He's on it, can he get away? And Jamal. And we hit half-time. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time.
Se ruega a su propietario que se ponga en contacto con algún empleado del estadio.
Here we go again.
Arsenal have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. Okay, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
That has found him in acres of space. He has found the way through. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Alexander-Arnold with the short one.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Great vision. That's an excellent interception. And that has been cleared. And now a sudden chance to counter. And the shot! Sticks it away! And there it is, his 10th goal, his first mini milestone.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
El dorsal 17.
A 1-0 lead established.
And talk about the perfect time to score. The manager's giving nothing away, but he'll be thrilled inside.
Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Can he get on the end of this? Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Schlotterbeck gets across to intercept that. Matheus Cunha has good running with the ball. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Tries a shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
It's their second corner of the game, and it's been taken short. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
This looks promising.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
That's a little off target. They get a throw in. And here's Yamal. Tries to pass it through. Arsenal are leading here through the only goal of the game, scored early in the second half. 1-0 the score. Goes for a shot! They've done it! And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
And there's green grass ahead of him. He's got away. It'll be a throw-in. Now it's Yamal. It's been slipped through. Messi showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now it's Rafinha. Can he get it through? He's in a great position here. And he was quick to react. Oh, super ball! Cleared without complication. Arsenal can consider themselves just about safe now. Rice. That's the throw. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. And he cuts out the supply. Now it's Yamal. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Well, good play on the left-hand side here. Great skill, that's nice. Van Dijk makes the interception. Yamal.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Courtois gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Serginho gets a foot in here. And that has put paid to that. Van Dijk wins the duel this time. Now, can they get him away? Time added on will be 2 minutes. Alexander-Arnold. Great ball, and he's in here. Shot could be on. He's beaten the last man. And that's that. What a satisfying performance. A performance at times of determination and occasionally magic. Simply, they had all the right answers. What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's...
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So off we go then. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, I wonder a little bit what role this guy, Matheus Cunha, has been asked to play here.
He's had a shot! And again! Goal! Arsenal! Such thrill, such noise, and how this matters! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So, a breakthrough already. Now it's Kane. Pau Kubasi wins the duel this time. Now it's Yamal. And here's Mbappe. Oh, that's delightful. Cross flung in towards the middle. Courtois claims it without any fuss. He won't be happy with that one. That's a good ball out wide. Rafinha goes down, but nothing given. Looking for options for movement. Matheus Cunha. Yamal. Played out to the left flank. Oh, that's fabulous. It's Kane! And somehow it stayed out. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Wriggles his way through. He has found the way through. And the finish! It's loose now. Oh, he's been caught napping. And he's straight offside. Quarter of an hour played. Mbappe! Now it's Yamal. He is through here! Looking for the run. He's in a great position here. Chance! McAllister. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
He shifted it to the flank. Yamal looking to add to his goal. Well, that looks a decent ball. No luck with that dink over the top. That'll be a throw-in. Matheus Cunha. Oh no, what has happened here? Kubasi. Here's Matheus Cunha. And this is Kane. Yamal. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Out to the left it goes. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, well played, well played. Nicely weighted ball. Can he get it through? It's a pretty loose pass. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And a chance! Sticks it away! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
So that's 2 now without reply.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Rice. Arsenal finding their passes. McAllister. McAllister. Tries to play it through. It's gone for a throw-in. Not the most accurate pass. And he's had it nicked away.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. It's a good foot in there. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. That ball looks a good one. Not too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Spread out to the left. He's found the way through. Rice. Now, can they get him away? Now it's Rafinha. Played into the Rice. Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Could be danger here. Just the goalkeeper to beat. Shot at goal! Yes! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Well, the defence were being far too casual there, Peter. Far too slow to switch on to the danger. That's the kind of thing that makes managers go crazy.
Arsenal find a bullish header! Oh, extraordinary.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition.
And we've reached half-time. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other.
Arsenal absolutely dominated that half, Peter, and now it's all about game management. There's no need to overstretch themselves. Just stay calm and see this one out.
Arsenal have established themselves in a position of absolute supremacy. An action-packed 45 minutes, and they have raced into a 3-goal lead. And we are already promptly back underway. Played out towards the right wing. Now it's Rafinha.
That pressing is so good, it's nice and early.
Back into the middle. That has not gone well. Rafinha gets into some space. Engages and forces him off the ball. Cross from Rafinha. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Now it's Rafinha. He's got away. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Well, there's lots of movement in the box for them to pick out.
And he's there to get it away. That's a throw. Well, it's still early in the second half, but this does look like a job already done. Time and again they are repelled. That's good vision. He's having a shot! Whistle's gone and the referee has given a penalty. Arsenal have themselves a chance from the spot. To further improve their position of comfort. Oh, that's a brilliant save! It's run loose, who's going to... And one more try! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Kubasi.
Rice really needed to concentrate.
He's going for goal! And somehow he's managed to miss it.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
Minutes played. Yamal! Oh, didn't catch it right.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Oh, no joy this time. McAllister. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Ryerson. Now it's Rafinha. Rice. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Cross to the back post. Matheus Cunha going vertical.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Mbappe. He's picked his way through. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Looking to play him in. Chips it through. Chance! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Real chance here. And that could well leave a mark. And again! Oh, good spread. Now it's Rafinha. That has ended up in no man's land. Rafinha in acres of space out wide. Oh, well, that is not a great touch.
Did he that because it had a decent chance of progressing?
Ahead by 3, but they won't want to take their foot off the pedal. Foot in. Incoming delivery. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And it's hoisted clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, that's well spotted. That's really well manoeuvred. This looks promising. He's a sharp little ball here. Matheus Cunha. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Yamal. Pass somewhat off target. And that's put paid to a promising move. Now it's Kane. And he's found a way past. Yamal. Now it's Yamal. And he's managed to get free. Closing. And the shot! Ruben Neves. Now it's Kane. And that's it. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result, a very accurate reflection of what we saw. Yamal taking in the accolade. Arsenal can almost taste it. They don't need to seal the deal here and now, of course, but their supporters sense that they can do it, and they will settle for nothing else. Well, there is here a great sense of expectation. As to universal contentment, the Emirates embraces Arsenal once more. And that gets things running. Arsenal come into this game needing something to fall short here. Goes for a shot! Goal! Arsenal!
And with that, they take a giant step towards the promised land.
And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
This is going to make things very interesting, as their opponents will have to take a risk or two now.
Rice. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Van Dijk out-muscles him. Can he get it through?
That was a good run.
The defence looked beaten there. And he's managed to get rid. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Oh, that's a key interception. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Good take, and is he in? Tchouameni, Yamal chips it through. Kelleher gets good distance on it. Arsenal leading here thanks to that early goal, and the score is 1-0. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Nicely aimed pass. Knocks it into space, and it's been played through.
He's been bundled over, that is a foul. It's a straight red, he has been given his marching orders.
Well, he waited a little while, but it does seem that the referee was eventually convinced that that was a clear enough chance he denied.
Yes, sadly he knew exactly what he was doing and he had to go with the risk.
It's an Arsenal free kick. Going for goal! Just off target.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Alexander-Arnold spots it and intercepts. Tries to play it through. He is through here. And a chance! This time surely! And he hits the net. Colombia are back in business. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement and certainty of outcome.
Well, I'm giving him full marks for the way he exploited the space, Peter, but you really shouldn't be left unmarked in the middle like that. I don't think he could believe his luck.
Colombia grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Well, that looks a decent ball. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. And it's Mendes. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Great vision. He can run onto that. Shot a goal! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Goes for goal! Now, who's going to be... Oh, he's been... In he goes again! Goal! Colombia! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Barcola demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Colombia take the lead.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up. Something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
That has been cut short. Donadoni. It's a good spell of possession, this. Now it's Rafinha. And he welcomes it in. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And he cuts out the supply. Aims beyond the defence. Back in possession and ready to go again. It's a pretty loose pass. Nuno Mendes. Kvaratskhelia. Shifted it to the flank. Oh, easy pickings there. Chouameni. Arsenal are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. And they're quick to get it back. And back to the goalkeeper. And no, that was never going to make it. And here's the chance to counter. Hakimi. Rice. That is a brilliant interception. Kvaratskhelia. That's been cut out, well played. He's got away. Decent chance! It's in! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Colombia take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
I wonder if the manager is tempted to go for another and really kill the game off completely. I, for one, think he should now.
Look at the space here. Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. Arsenal presented with a golden opportunity here. The ball is on the spot. Here we go. Not a twitch, not a blink.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Big chance! Van Dijk. And the half-time whistle goes. Neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Would the owner of a blue car parked outside the stadium gate kindly remove it, as it is about to be towed away? Substitution.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage. Be brave, and let's see where it gets you. You might just get lucky because of it.
Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. He's looking wide. Great chance! Oh, it's there! They have done it! They are level! You raise your game and we raise ours. That was easy, almost too easy.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
This has become one superb game of football.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
He's had a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, that's superb. Yamal's a header! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
I thought the wing work was A1. The defending and finishing was anything but.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Stood up well to him there.
Such good technique.
Nicely weighted ball. Oh, perfectly measured that. And the shot! Goal! Arsenal! They have turned it round and they are celebrating. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered.
Takes a shot! Oh, special! That is a special goal! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And with that, he takes home the match ball. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
The attendance for this
Arsenal
match
go
was
2 up and into a position of
60,332.
real strength.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
He's picked his way. Yamal! Yes! And they are cruising away. A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
And you can see he had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
Arsenal grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Colombia needed that. They really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Yamal. That's really well manoeuvred. Rodri. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Looking for the run. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, what a... And he shoots! And yes, it's there! Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away. An act of charity gratefully received.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
And that's it. So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.
Hello attendees, this is a lost children's announcement. Would the father of a boy in a blue hat kindly make his way to the information center?
There is a definite sense of occasion here as both teams square up to each other with fire in their eyes. This is a day for hope, for expectation, for renewed ambition. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Well, we're on the way. Who do you, Jim, see making a difference here?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air. And what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. And they're back on the ball again. Now, what about a counter-attack? Pass somewhat off target. Now it's Mbappe. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Out to the right. Played into space out wide. That has ended up in no man's land. Not the most accurate pass. And that has left him in a heap. Masalo, he's picked his way through.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
That has not gone well. And he was quick to react. Looking to play him in. Oh, perfectly measured that. Deftly away. And that's been won straight back. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, played right into his path. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Just wouldn't stay down for him.
The moans and groans are predictable. He felt compelled to try.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. Arsenal yet to have an attempt on goal. Good play on the left-hand side here. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Well seen, saw that coming. Real chance!
And he was there to get a vital touch. Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Arsenal with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Cleared without hesitation. Challenge just a bit on the firm's shot at goal! Goal! Arsenal! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Arsenal have fired themselves in front.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Rafinha. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Rice tries to play it through. Mbappe gets through on his own. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given.
Yeah, a callous act that was used to rescue a desperate moment, Peter. They dug a deep hole for themselves there.
It's a loose ball. Takes aim and he's got full. Well, now it's he's been caught napping.
they've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Massaro! And again! Oh, split-second reaction.
Havertz clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
It's their second corner of the game. And it's been taken short. Oh, nice touch. Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. And he gets rid in a hurry. And he's quick to... That's rather hopeful! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, he's hit it well enough for me. I suppose it could be a deliberate attempt to just draw that defence out.
And they're quick to get it back. Spread out to the left, and it's made its way to him. Takes the shot! A whisker high.
Oh, he just got it ever so slightly wrong, Peter. There wasn't much in that at all.
That pass isn't the best. Now it's Yamal. Yamal going face-to-face with his great rival. It's a pretty loose pass. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Matheus Cunha. The ball has bounced loose now. He's having a shot! It's in! 2 up now, and they are cruising. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Arsenal are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Matheus Cunha. Matheus Cunha is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it. Massaro really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Looking for options for movement.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Rice. Rafinha. Well, that is one way to stop him. Arsenal have a free kick. And it's Rice. Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. And he's going to have his name taken.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Alexander-Arnold with a real chance here. And this the perfect opportunity to create a cushion between them. Rafinha! And that's it for the first half. A breathless ending. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Arsenal certainly can feel happy about how things have gone, but now isn't the time to take their foot off the pedal. They need to keep pushing, keep imposing, don't leave the door open for the opposition.
Arsenal ahead 2-0, and they are looking good. And we are already promptly back underway. He's a sharp little ball here. Mbappe will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. In with the challenge. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Referee's given a throw. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, that's been cut out, well played. Tchouaméni. Yamal, played out wide. He's got away. Up he goes! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And they're not going to make any further progress now.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. The referee's awarded a free kick. He knows what's coming, a second yellow, and he's off. The player's protesting furiously, but there's little or no sympathy from the ref. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. Rodri gets his final warning.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rein it in or suffer the consequences.
So, is it really plausible to have a hit from here?
Substitution
The manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass and a tricky one at that.
And he's there to clear it. Couple of goals between the sides, and it's still early in the second half. Alexander-Arnold gets across to intercept that. Now, can they get him away? Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Massaro! That is decidedly lacking.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Matheus Cunha. Can he get it through? Threads one in. Arsenal do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Not the most accurate pass. And that is out of play.
Substitutions taking place.
Oh, that's delightful. Now that looks a decent ball. Mbappe is wide and looking to get onto this. Udogie. No, that was never going to make it. Rafinha. Arsenal are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. Szoboszlai. Rafinha, who's set up one goal so far. Now it's Mbappe. Good ball, good take. He is, and the shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
That has ended up in no man's land. Great ball and he's in. Chance! Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go.
Number 29.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Number 6. Coming on the field. Number 9. Xavi Simons.
That pass isn't the best.
8, Xabi Alonso.
Knocks it into space. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Xabi Alonso carries the ball down the right. Xabi Alonso delivers.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
Corner number 3 coming up. Alexander-Arnold goes short. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Yamal. Now it's Yamal. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. He's found a way past. Arsenal have time on their side now, as well as a 2-goal lead. It is just about done. And here's Yamal, and he's managed to get free. Can he finish? Massaro. Xavi Alonso. That pass has been well intercepted. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. He's tried one! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Udogi did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. He has found the way through. Not much subtlety about that challenge. Matheus Cunha. Alexander-Arnold. Gets a good foot in there. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Arsenal are chirpy, cheerful and contented. It was a comprehensive display throughout, and their tactician-in-chief can draw great satisfaction from it.
Please join me.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable.
Arsenal against Milan.
Well, there is here a great sense of expectation. As to universal contentment, the Emirates embraces Arsenal once more. So it's down to business here. So Javier Zanetti, Jim, very little doubt, I suppose, that he will have a huge influence on the outcome today.
Absolutely, Peter. One of his teammates even said he was better than all of us put together, which goes to show how complete a player he actually is. When it comes to balancing attack and defence, I'm not sure there's ever been anyone better.
Thuram was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Albert Ferrer. Milan looking to pass their way through, and he has been fouled there. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. Jordan Henderson. Olise, and it's Zanetti. It's Albert Ferrer. Can he get it through? He's had a shot! Oh, he's been... and another try! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And we have our very first corner. Big chance! This time, surely! And he has kept it out somehow.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Milan have their second corner now. Olise with the short one. There's the delivery. He's got tall. And it's come back out to him. Goal, Milan! And Milan have the lead. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
Arsenal finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Alexander-Arnold. Matheus Cunha. Back into the middle.
Arsenal really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Now, can they get him away? He's picked his way through. Can he get on the end of this? It's a promising position. Well, that pass isn't the best. And he was quick to react. The ball has bounced loose now. Great ball, and he's in here. And it's Rice. Tries to play it through. Jordan Henderson is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. He's going to be disappointed with that. Ball is over the line. Intercepts the throw. That's well read. Chouameni. Matheus Cunha. Arsenal finding their passes. Yilmaz. Pass is just off target. Lovely ball and a real chance now. And he's straight offside. Yamal going face-to-face with his great rival. Matheus Cunha. Yamal! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Lamine Yamal really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
They've played it short. Milan are looking to go forward now. Shapes to shoot! Messi! From another planet! About as smooth as it gets! 2 up now, and they are cruising.
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Caceres threads one in, tries to pass it through. Chance for a shot! Rafinha now looking to orchestrate a counter. Rice aimed beyond the defence. He's having a shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Corner number 2 then. And again! Now, who's going to be first to this? Arsenal have their 3rd corner. And it's been taken short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Olise. The message is clear, none shall pass. Now it's Thuram. No way through. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Knocks it into space. Now this could be a chance. Looking to play him in. Nice interception, well timed. Olise is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
3 minutes at a time.
Jordan Henderson. Nicely weighted ball. He's in space and looking for options. And now the breakaway. That has been cut short. Now it's Messi. Caceres. Messi. Van Dijk. And the half-time whistle goes. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Arsenal certainly can feel happy about how things have gone, but now isn't the time to take their foot off the pedal. They need to keep pushing, keep imposing, don't leave the door open for the opposition.
And the game has already resumed here.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Well read, nice interception. Not the most accurate pass. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Matheus Cunha.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Can he get onto this?
That's going in strongly.
Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Now it's Olise. Kubasi. It's a pretty loose pass. Looking for options for movement. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Milan clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Oh, what has happened here? Oh, shooting chance! Oh, super goal! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! The second half sparked straight into life. He has given that the lot. Bang!
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the
great chance! He's done very well to get to that.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Substitution for Arsenal.
Arsenal
19,
get their fourth
Matthias
corner.
Cunha. Coming on the field is number 15,
Henderson
Daniel
with the
Olmo.
clearance. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well
The
played,
attendance for this
well
match was
stopped.
Now it's Turner.
61,052.
He's a sharp little ball here. And it's Olmo. Danny Olmo purring through the gears. Arsenal perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Messi unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. He's got away. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is. They're up to 5 corners now.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Real chance! And he's following up! No mistake! That was fabulous. The most adept of touches, the smoothest of finishes.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
The crowd are calling for this to be...
Oh, he's been caught on, and the shot! And he hits the net! Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
That's shocking. The ease with which he was able to get into the space, and a player of his quality was highly unlikely to miss that.
Arsenal get themselves back into contention.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Just about up to 75 minutes. Looking for the run. That's a shade optimistic.
Milan surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Well, what's he giving here? And that is a huge moment in the context of the game.
Substitution in progress.
To square things up. A formality, we're level. much more than a formality.
Yeah, as decisive as it comes. Spot chosen, spot hit.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see...
And the shot! Goal, Milan! And they get themselves in front! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side.
Shot at goal! Little doubt, that is a foul. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. That has ended up in no man's land. Albert Ferrer. Elise. Now that looks a decent ball.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
And that could set him on his way. Good read, needed to be. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Indicated.
Caceres, a picture of focus and alertness. Unai Simon. And it's Marquez. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Great vision. Zanetti receives it in a wide position. Can he spark a counter here? Now it's Yamal. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Arsenal were involved in a great game here, unpredictable in so many ways. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7. An undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave, which envelops the team. We have already started here. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
Time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary, and we've come to expect the extraordinary from... Big chance! Oh, it's come off the upright. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. That was a good run. The defence looked beaten there. Big header! And the header is disappointing in the end.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Oh, they could break here. Oh, well measured. Up he goes! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Haaland is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
He's looking wide. That looks a good ball through. Can he finish? And a terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Arsenal with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Header comes in! No, not the best of headers. Beckenbauer spots it and intercepts. Knocks it into space. Takes the shot! Oh, that was venomous. Well, nothing to report in terms of goals, but it's not for the want of trying.
Well, it's certainly not a drab affair, Peter. It's had its moments.
Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. It's their second corner of the game, and it's been taken short. And now a sudden chance to counter. No way through. Rafinha. Haaland. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Foot in. Matheus Cunha. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Now it's Yamal. Haaland.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Cristiano Ronaldo is wide and looking to get onto this. And now they can clear their lines. In with the challenge. Taken back almost at once. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Now it's Rice. Yamal aims beyond the defence. Has a look up and drives it forward. Well, that is one way to stop him. Tries to play it through. And it's Rice. Matheus Cunha. Rafinha. Gets his head on it! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome. Arsenal have their third corner. Costa Curta tries to clear. He's on it, can he? And the shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
So their fourth corner of the game. And that should get the job done. And can he finish it? Just not quite happening for him just now.
Well, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Matheus Cunha.
Oh, super ball!
And a chance!
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Arsenal have got it back and they'll have another go. Now that looks a decent ball. He's being urged to shoot. Now that's a fine challenge. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Nicely intercepted. That has been slung wide.
That was lovely, that.
He's shifting through the gears here. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Looking to play him in. He shifted it to the flank. And here's Rafinha. He's trying to hit the front line here. And the counter is on. And there is the half-time whistle. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. And we are up to the break.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained, so I'm looking forward to what's to come.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0.
Just a quick announcement. We would like to inform you that CCTV is now in operation for your safety.
And we're underway again.
Arsenal have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Rice. Looking for the run. Oh, well played. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that...
He's gone for goal! Hits off target and by quite a way.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Can he get on the end of this? And that's gone route one.
Arsenal have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Takes a shot! Oh, super goal! That is a gem! An absolute gem! Just the pick-me-up the whole game needs! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Substitutions taking place.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, he's someone renowned for his pace and those darting little runs, but also for being a very good ball carrier as well. They want to add more dynamism to that front line.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly come out with more purpose, more energy, and it's paid off beautifully.
And the finish! Danger averted for now. Neymar. Well, that pass isn't the best.
Arsenal are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is back.
Goes for a shot!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Neymar.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like
The
this.
attendance for this match was
Thank you. What are you thinking?
60,810.
Well, the message they're sending out now is pretty loud and clear. Let's grab a second goal and give ourselves an element of comfort.
And that was nowhere near his best. Now it's Rafinha. He's picked his way through. Played in deep. It's a mighty effort! And he's heaved it away. Messi. That is ended up in no man's land. And here's Rafinha. He is through here. Applies the finish. That's got him rattled. Looking for options for movement. He's got plenty of space out wide here. And that is out and behind. It's a good block. Mbappe finds himself offside.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Nice looking ball. No luck with that dink over the top. That has not gone well. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 19.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Number 14, Yamal. Number
Nicely
17,
aimed pass.
Eucharist.
Arsenal
Number
are leading
21,
here through the only goal of the
Rafinha.
game, scored early in the
Number
second half.
41,
And the score is 1-0.
Coming on the field,
Promising position.
number
He
15,
gets big!
Dani Olmo.
Should have equalised.
Number 8,
Ah, that was so
Messi.
poor, a very decent
Number
chance,
7,
and the disappointment was all
Vinicius
too
Junior.
obvious.
Number
No, that's been
23,
intercepted.
Hazard. Number 22,
Now it's
Soboslai.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
What a throw in. And he's gone searching crossfield. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Soboslai. He's a sharp little ball here. Mbappe receives it in a good position here. Arsenal leading here by this still precarious 1-0 margin. And here's Hazard. Vinicius Junior. Rudiger did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And here's Daniel, has a shot! Still no way through. The defending here is resolute.
Arsenal nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Alexander-Arnold. And it's Messi. Oh, that's fabulous. Messi making good progress on the right-hand side. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Added time going up here. It's 3 minutes. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, there's a probing ball. Now he's got space here. Beckenbauer promptly onto that. And that's that. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. There's the whistle. Well, Jim, Vitor Bayer is, of course, one of the most decorated goalkeepers of all time. It's a mighty effort! No, not the best of headers.
been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Played out towards the right wing. Oh, this is a great position. And the finish! Goal! Arsenal! Arsenal take the lead.
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
Número 21.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Matheus Cunha. And the pass is intercepted. Now it's Batistuta. Now it's Bebeto. Matheus Cunha. Kubasi. Here's Matheus Cunha.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Matheus Cunha is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encourage the pass with an...
Oh no, this does not look good. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. That has been cut short. Bebeto played into space. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Oh, that's well spotted. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Kimmich. Bebeto looks to get on the end of this. He's got away. Bebeto. And Bebeto! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Panama with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Cleared away. Knocks it out wide. Arsenal are looking to go forward now. And he's managed to get free. He's having a shot! Sticks it away! And this is getting better and better. That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
You've got to love that. Concentration, conviction, contact, and sheer class.
Arsenal are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Fired deep towards the chance, surely! He's got a goal! His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
Panama get themselves back into contention.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
He's onside. Oh, shooting chance! It's fallen kindly here. Really well taken goal. And he is away. The launch of a brand new hero. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
Oh, smashing header! Just cruising! They are cruising! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Arsenal are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
It's starting to look like a done deal now.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Rice. Rafinha in acres of space out wide.
Really well taken goal.
Serginho. Played in with purpose. Rice. Can he get on the end of this? Knocks it into space. Bebeto. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Not the most accurate pass. Now it's Bebeto. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Rafinha. Matheus Cunha. Now he's got space here, and he was quick to react. Now, can they get him away? It's a pretty loose pass. Vitinha, it's a searching pass.
That's beautifully weighted. And they're not going to make any further progress now.
And that's going right the way across. Now it's Raul. Bebeto. And that's a simple one for the keeper.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Bops him off it and wins back the ball.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
He is through here.
And that pass just didn't quite work. And there's the end of the first half.
Arsenal have been simply outstanding in the first half. There doesn't seem to be a single weakness in their team, and should that not change, they could go big from here.
Arsenal lead by 3 in a game all about goals. It's so easy on the eye and promises more of the same after the break. Here we go again then. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Well, this may not be the kindest angle for a direct hit.
I think it looks as if they're going to try and whip this one in with pace.
Terrific header! Good stop. That was quite a test for the goalkeeper. Panama have their second corner now. That has been knocked clear. Delivers the ball. Climbs up big! And with the goal at his mercy, a dreadful miss.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
And he's intervened well there. Pass somewhat off target. Raul, looking for the run. Always onto this. Shapes to shoot! They've done it! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, look at the manager here. He's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Well, that pass isn't the best.
It's ruffled a few feathers,
but well dealt with. And that is expertly dealt with. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Nicely weighted ball. That's a shade optimistic. Knocks it back. That has not gone well. That's a look and plays it forward.
This is the time you need that pace.
Cannavaro is the guilty party there. Van Dijk. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Messi looking to run onto it. He's in a great position here. There's the shot! Oh, it's come off the upright. Gattuso. That is ended up in no man's land. Doué. Well, they can break here. Tries to play it through. Batistuta. He's had it taken off him. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Pass somewhat off target. That's an imaginative pass. Matheus Cunha under intense pressure.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
And he's found a way past. Rice.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Oh, good spread. Now it's Messi. And the keeper's got it again. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Rafinha. He's picked his way through. Forward it goes. Spread out to the left. And that has not gone well. Van Dijk. Rice. Aims beyond the defence. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the...
Gets his head on it! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Número 24. Entran número 8. Número
Oh, it's a nice
17.
idea, but the
Número
execution
21.
was lacking. Rafinha. Oh, it's Bebeto. No, he's just misjudged that one. Brilliantly cut out. And they've got rid. He's got away. Oh, that's clever. Oh, he's been caught napping. Spread it left. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. It's a pretty loose pass. That's a cute ball. Engages and forces him off the ball. Rice. Rafinha picks it up out wide. Oh, super ball. That was a good run. The defence looked beaten there. That'll be a throw. And it's Owen. That is a great pick out. Matheus Cunha. Oh, the ball's gone astray. And reclaimed it in a trice. And it's Rice. And the counter is on. There will be a throw-in. Not the most accurate pass.
Se agregarán 3 minutos
And
al
now they
tiempo
can clear their
reglamentario.
lines. And claimed it back swiftly. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Messi. Nicely worked. Can he finish?
finish! And he hits the net! He has gobbled up his 20th goal. Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.